Well, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Hi, and welcome to Rise and Radke. I am Melissa Radke, and I'm so glad that you're here. And if you're watching it on replay, be sure and put hashtag replay. That's for our IGTVers and our YouTubers, and y'all are always so good. Good morning, Barb. I don't know why I say that every time I say your name. Oh, it's Barb. Hi, good morning, Shauna and Anna. I just wanted to show them that I'm not the one that's late. I wasn't the one that was late yesterday. I wasn't the one that was late on Friday, and I'm not the one that's late today. I just wanted to make sure.
Not true.
Absolutely 100% totally true. Good morning. Be sure and put hashtag replay if you're watching it on replay. How do you know? How do you know if y'all are watching it on replay? Because there is a little red button up in the corner that says live. And if you're watching it on replay, there is not a little red button that says live. You would be amazed at how many things that we put up. We could put up a Tutorial Tuesday video and somebody will put hashtag replay. And I'll be like, you know what, Charlotte? It's not a replay because it was never live. People just don't, they're not familiar with it. Well, good morning. Look who's here. Look who decided to join us.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning, Gina from New York. Where's David? Is he making coffee?
I was indeed.
He was indeed making coffee. Do you want me to scoot over a little bit?
No,
I feel like I've got a ton of room and you don't have that much room, babe. There we go. Well, good morning, everybody. Hey, as you're getting on this morning, just a reminder, tomorrow morning.
Does she know?
I was talking.
I know. I just wanted to remind Sharon Miller, not every Tuesday is Tequila Tuesday.
But not every Wednesday is Wine Wednesday. And not every Thursday is Thirsty Thursday. And not every Friday is Thank God It's Friday. Okay, anyway. Anyway, as I was saying, for those of you who are jumping on, just a reminder, tomorrow morning, we will be going live from Marjorie's Tea Room, which is a really precious tea room here in town. And we wanted something that was Lufkin, but also a little bit feminine, because I'm going to have a co-host. We're saying that as if you're not going to be on there with us. Are you going to be on there with us?
Probably not. I mean, no, I'll probably be off camera.
Will you make comments and stuff at least? Yeah. Okay, David will be sitting...
Have you ever known me not to?
No, I have never. But we're going to be going live from Marjorie's Tea Room in the morning, and we're going to have a special co-host. It's Logan Armstrong. Logan Armstrong was the valedictorian of the Lufkin High School class of 2020. And just in a fun way to honor her, she's going to come on here and be our co-host tomorrow. And we are asking, because it's going to be We're Here For You Wednesday, that you send us questions in regards to teens. Maybe it's about the culture today. Maybe it's about your teen. Maybe it's about, hey, Logan, I'm just going to have her kind of help me with the questions. And I think if they were geared more to maybe her age, or maybe you're a mom dealing with an issue with your teen, then we can take that mom and teen approach. Who knows? But I think it would be kind of an interesting take on We're Here For You Wednesday. So be sure and send your questions to Melissa at melissaradke.com, and Logan and I will be sure to address them. Also tomorrow, please share. Let's share Logan Armstrong all over, okay? To be honest, for those of you who are like, well, why didn't you ask Hudson? Well, why didn't you ask Hudson? Well, I extended the invitation. To several different schools, and Logan took me up on it, okay? Good morning, you beautiful people. Good morning, Julie Vincent and Lisa in Oregon. Linda Morgan, you called us. Hi from South Carolina. Pam says, Melissa, your voice sounds a lot better. I actually I think it sounded much better yesterday than it does today.
Well, at this moment, now it's kind of cracking. But while you were talking, I was sitting there thinking her voice sounds a lot better today.
Oh, good.
Not now, but it did.
Well, maybe it's because I've been talking too much. Hi, Nicole from Liberty Hill, Texas. And hi, Beth Hale Lindsay from Maryland. Well, we're so glad you're here. Today is Hot Topics. By the way, I'm wearing my Mindy Britton shirt. Y'all. I opened it up on... David likes this part. David likes it. Okay, so anyway, this is my Mindy Britton shirt. I opened it up on Friday. When you set that back down, I felt like made us down here, like put us down here. Okay, show them my cleavage. They do it to where they can see my cleavage. Oh, hey, what's up, y'all? Okay, I know, I heard you breathing heavy, baby. I'm kidding, I didn't really hear him breathing heavy. I mean, I did, but it wasn't for that. Okay, your voice is sounding a lot better. Y'all, I've been removing dairy, although last night, I fixed the best dinner last night.
That's very good.
Guys, is goat cheese considered dairy?
Oh, that's a good question.
Is goat cheese considered dairy?
Maybe we'll have someone know. I don't know if dairy is just like the milk from a cow, or if
I don't know either. And maybe that's a really like 101 kind of question, like really beginner kind of question. But I told y'all this is like beginner for dummies. So if y'all could let me know, is goat cheese considered dairy? Because if I'm trying to go dairy free and I can't have goat cheese, I'm gonna quit right now. Okay. Oh no, Michelle Pruitt said she tried to order it and they're out. I'm sorry. I love the shirt. Where'd you get it? Mindy Britton sent me this shirt from a little boutique in Tyler, Texas.
But I don't think this is gonna. Yeah, this isn't the boutique's name.
Shelby Tate is the owner of the boutique. Oh crap! I don't remember it.
We've got one.
Yes, goat cheese is dairy. Okay, Melissa, I want a second opinion. Ah, crap! There goes. Oh, there's a third opinion. Goat cheese is dairy. It's not considered the same as what cow milk does, but a lot of people still can't do goat milk. Goat cheese is not dairy. Doctor told us my daughter, who is allergic to dairy, can have it. All mammals' milk is considered dairy.
Oh,
okay, well, that was gross.
Now, Jen, do you see? Was it Jen or Jenny?
I don't think goat cheese is dairy. Yes, it is, but you just may have a problem with cow dairy.
Was it either Jen or Jenny said so that spot remover didn't work?
Okay, first of all, that was incredibly rude. I started messing.
Oh.
I have on no makeup. I never wear makeup for y'all. I started messing, and that's why it's kind of like a scab now. Down here, I'm not going to talk about it. Okay? I'm not. Southern Tribe Boutique. Southern Tribe Boutique. That's where it is. Southern Tribe Boutique. Check it out. Shelby Tate is the owner, and that's where I got this adorable shirt, but apparently they're sold out of it. But I got another one and I wore it all day Saturday and all day Sunday. And finally my kids were like, could you change shirts? It's pink and it's got a big pair of lips on the front of it that are cheetah print. Super cute. Okay. Anyway, I don't know about goat cheese, but last night I made us a big, huge salad and I did, some Italian grilled chicken on the top of it with pine nuts, walnuts, and goat cheese. And this new stuff I found called Nona Pia's balsamic glaze. Did you not love that?
Mm-hmm. That was the dressing?
Yes. Nona Pia's balsamic glaze. I found it on Amazon. And it's really thick balsamic glaze. And I just put it a little bit on the top and then some olive oil. Oh my gosh. It was the best dinner. And if I have to give up goat cheese for this voice. Jessica Vader says, don't touch your pimples with you. Okay, Jessica, I know. I have to constantly check to see if it's still there.
Oh, it's there.
Okay. Jenny says, well, I was going to buy some spot remover. Now listen here.
It really, really
It is
works.
amazing. I think Remy's skin is so good because of spot remover.
Look who's making an appearance.
Who?
I don't think they've ever met her. Harry.
Harriet.
Harry.
Hey, girl.
Hey, Harry. I don't know if
Elizabeth Perez is on here. She's met her. Okay, here we go. Today is Hot Topic Tuesday. Let's get started. Normally David and I don't like to bring up anything that is a hot button issue. We don't like to necessarily talk about politics or anything like that because people can just go off. And although I love you, some of you are go-offers. You just are. And I don't like that. I don't like confrontation. I don't like hurting people's feelings on here. I think that we can all get along no matter who we vote for or how we worship. Okay? I'm just saying that right up front. That said, sometimes some things need to be... So I feel like sometimes you and I tend to...
There's a difference
go too soft on the news.
Well, there's a difference in being political and, being social. You know what I mean? Like if there's something social, that's a little different.
Because I want to discuss something. And I want y'all to discuss it with us. But I'm going to tell you right now, he will be ugly to you. And he's a very nice guy.
I don't even know what you're saying.
He will be ugly to you if you start getting divisive and accusatory and alienating other people. You know what I'm saying? Like he does not like that.
I like intelligent conversation. You know what? Two intelligent people with two separate different beliefs, they can still have an intelligent,
absolutely.
civil
And I wish we could
conversation.
find two of them to host this morning show. What would take? So let's go there. Let's talk about masks. Okay, we're going to talk about masks. And we're going to talk about the couple in Missouri with the guns outside their house. But first, masks. So if I forget to talk about the couple in Missouri, remind me. Boy, people are so stinking divided on the mask issue. And I get it. I do. I see both sides of the theater, okay? I see the people on this side of the theater who say that it's an act of selflessness. What does it hurt you if you wear it? It's not hurting anything. Might not cure the COVID, but it ain't going to help continue the spread. So just wear it. Wear it for your elderly friends. Wear it for your senior citizens. Wear it for those with low immune system. Wear it for the kids with asthma. Then I see this side over here who is saying, no, that's my right. I don't have to if I don't want to. You can't make me, and I don't want to. What I don't understand are the people who say, I'm not going to wear it because I can't breathe in it. That's what I don't understand. Like,
Well,
first of all, as y'all know, I am watching Grey's Anatomy. They're wearing masks all the time and they're able to breathe. They're able to do surgery.
they are able to be sexual.
Let's talk about that. We can be sexual beings with masks on. If anything, McSteamy and McDreamy have taught us that. Do it, David. What are my eyes saying to you right now?
We've got to go. We'll see you tomorrow.
My eyes are saying to you, I'm sorry that we met years ago. We had a child. I raised him, and now it's who you're married to. You're married to your daughter. Absolutely, Leanne, you're totally right. This is becoming a civil war over masks.
Okay, I will say that I've not read a whole lot about this. There are people with certain health conditions, and I don't know if that's like COPD or asthma or whatever, but they do have difficulty breathing. However, I believe that there are cards that doctors are providing that, so if somebody goes into a store and they don't have a mask on, like they can present the card. So it's a medical issue. Now, this isn't one of those things like, I'm allergic to, butterflies or whatever, where they're not really like medically, graded as allergic to something. Uh-huh. So there are those. So I don't want you to talk about those. And it's hard for everybody to breathe.
Okay.
What you doing?
Thinking.
Now, I believe that's a pretty small percentage, but.
So I had a girlfriend. I don't think she's watching this because I think she's on a vacation, like up in a mountain somewhere. But she wrote something online the other day, and she just stirred up the hornet's nest, saying that masks don't do anything and nobody should have to wear them. And she's a nurse, and I think she's very smart. I just don't.
They expect
This is David Radke. Listen.
They expect the football season to begin on time. This is your breaking news.
Okay. Anyway, she stirred up a hornet's nest. I don't feel like people are saying this will stop the spread of COVID. This will deduct. We will go back. Yeah, we will eliminate COVID by wearing masks. I just think that masks are saying we might slow down the spread. Would that be a safe way to say it?
Yes, I believe that's what it is. And they have also talked about that. I believe it is more beneficial, if that's the word, in spreading the virus. Like if I had COVID or I was asymptomatic, for me spreading it, me wearing a mask kind of helps self-contain it. So more than if you don't have it, you wearing it to protect yourself.
Let me ask Pam Gresco a question. Now, she was on here. Now, there's 800 and almost 850 people on here, so I may not see her reply. But she said, I have a card that allows me to not wear a mask because I have a pulmonary embolism. And I also, did y'all notice I grabbed my chest, not knowing at all where a pulmonary embolism even is. It could be up here. I don't know. Okay. My question to Pam would be, Pam, if you don't wear a mask, are you personally more afraid that you will be more susceptible to COVID? Or are you of the belief that I don't wear a mask because I don't have to, I have a card from my doctor, and I don't care either way. This is crazy. That's kind of what I'm wondering. Like, how do people feel? Pam, how do you feel? Do you think people should have to wear masks right now? I mean, I would think you would be more susceptible, perhaps, to COVID. Or if not more susceptible, you could certainly get sicker. So what are your thoughts there? I want to know. Somebody just said, why did y'all switch sides?
We didn't switch sides. I didn't start the video.
I'm sorry, I forgot to switch. You don't do it now.
Oh, you want me to freak people out?
Don't, David. Well,
first of all, oh, he looks so beautiful and bright.
David, I could be missing Pam's comment.
Okay, don't miss Pam's comment.
Close it, David. I could be missing it.
Pam ain't going nowhere.
Pam be going somewhere.
Now, good morning. We're a new couple.
Oh, what in the world?
See why I should set it up?
We've missed Harry now. There she is. Now she's covered up. Okay, no, I don't think you should have to. Leslie Hurst, get off of here. Get off. I have horrible bouts of panic attacks, and I understand that. That's why you boost your immune system. If a mask makes it hard for some people to breathe, I believe those people might need to... it's common courtesy to others to wear them. See, Michelle Cook thinks it's just common courtesy. I have been wearing a mask not because I think that what I'm doing is reversing COVID. I am wearing a mask because I still very much want to see my parents. And my parents have straight up quarantined, okay? They have quarantined. And my dad will say, who have you been with before we come over? Who have you been around? And so, yeah, I don't know. So I'm wearing them I'm wearing them for them because I want to be able to say that I've taken precautions when I've gone out. Carrie thinks it should be a personal preference, but I think, Carrie, that it has been relegated to that. Hasn't it?
I know here, like locally, just yesterday, the health society, I don't know what it is, the health organization and our mayor here locally came out and said every business should post a sign wearing mask. We ask that every individual wear a mask, but there's no, we're not going to enforce it per se. So they're asking everyone to do this. So I have to think you see this across multiple cities and counties and states and even at the government level. Are there maybe some pros and cons? Obviously doctors and nurses have wore masks forever, for their protection and for the protection of the patients and stuff. Are there some things, we're not scrubbed in before we put our mask on, and do we mess with it more? And, I can't wear my glasses with the mask because it steams up. So then I'm trying to breathe, and does that, so no, it's not perfect, but I do feel when there's a consensus that leans more toward doing it, it's just, I think we should just kind of think of others, even if it's something that's not as comfortable as we'd like. And
well, Candace and Michelle, I believe it was Candace, I know it was Michelle, both made comments, and they said, but for those of us who have made the personal decision to not wear them, stop shaming. And I don't think that should happen.
No.
I don't think we should shame people. We've got this video that's gone viral of this woman in Trader Joe's, and I don't know the whole story. I didn't watch it. I'm so sick of seeing that crap. But apparently she was people were outraged. Now I'm not even going to talk about it because I was going to say, I thought she was in California and they're required and she wasn't wearing, I don't know though. I didn't watch it. I don't think we should shame people. The COVID is here. It's here. People not wearing masks are not bringing us one step closer to death's door, for God's sake. Quit the shaming. That's just juvenile. Just juvenile. Stop it. So I think if it is a personal choice for you, do. But if it's not a personal choice for him, stop with shaming it.
Somebody said, I believe if bras are required in public, masks are required in public.
I believe if bras are required in public, what am I going to do? Y'all are going to have to do this live from jail because there's lots of times I'm not wearing one.
Hey, here's I think at the bottom line. I think if we're all intelligent, we not only provide a little bit of social distance, those that choose to wear a mask, or if you're in areas that they require you to, I don't think you should try to be Norma Ray and not if it's like a legal requirement to. Just use some common sense and wash your hands and use sanitizer. Don't touch your face. I think a lot of people they got so cooped up and then they just went crazy with, going to bars and stuff. And that's
Y'all,
why
I'm telling you, and with 4th of July weekend coming up, I'm worried. I'm worried.
A lot of beaches are closing, like in Florida at least. Like for that weekend.
Good. I'm glad the beaches in Florida are closing. But it's not for the reason you think. We were supposed to go to Florida and we didn't get a chance. We didn't get to this year. So we absolutely, if we can't go, we want undoubtedly your vacation to be ruined. And we're not. I'm not at all. Don't shame me. Don't shame me. Okay? I want you to not be able to go on vacation. Heather Louder, that's why I like the winter. Nobody can tell if I'm wearing a bra or not. Okay. Denise says, I believed in social distancing way before COVID. Absolutely. Moving on to our next topic. Many of you may not have heard this story. It was all over the news. It was a headline on the news this morning. A protest was marching through the streets of St. Louis, Missouri. The protest ended up walking into the gates of what looked like $1 million neighborhood. The houses in it were huge. Okay. The protest moved into this neighborhood with these big, beautiful, expensive houses. When normally a gate would keep people out, the gate opened right up. And so they marched, all hundreds and hundreds of them. They marched past this one particular house. And the husband and wife, who apparently are both attorneys, came out of their house screaming for them to get out of the neighborhood. When the screaming at them to get out of the neighborhood didn't work, they got out their guns. She came out with a pistol, with her finger on the trigger, pointing it at people. And he came out with a, what do you call it?
I don't know, but could you hear that? Like an AR?
I don't know what AR means, and it doesn't mean assault rifle, just so you know.
No, an automatic.
Oh.
That's where the come from.
Okay, anyway. Now, so a lot of you have seen this on the news, and so some of you are saying, no, they broke the gate.
That's what I didn't know we were gonna talk about this, and I haven't seen everything, but what I saw was a picture where the gates were broken. Now, you got to be real careful now because sometimes they'll put a picture of a broken gate and put it with this story, and that's not the case necessarily. But the picture I saw, there was a broken gate, and in a private neighborhood like that is the whole thing's private property, so it's not a public street. So those
My question is this, this is an honest question. Doesn't a protest march through and just keep on going? They're just going to keep on going. We haven't seen any protests just stop in one place and set up some tents and food trucks and hang out and begin grilling corn. Well, I mean, aren't they just going to keep going through the neighborhood? Why are we going out and pointing our guns at people?
Well, there's, just to clarify on what you're saying, they don't always, in Seattle, they have a whole area downtown that the protest had taken over. And it's still not, it's the common zone or whatever. It's not even a part of Seattle right now. So
you mean St. Louis?
No, Seattle.
Oh.
Then you also obviously have the other where there's been violence and things burned and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, there are lots of positive protests, if you will, that that do just march through. But there's a couple of things here with the limited information that I have. Breaking the gate or not, they entered private property.
Okay.
So you don't have, I mean, public streets, that's totally different. So someone doesn't have a right to come protest.
Okay. And that's honestly what I was not sure about that.
Yeah.
Do you feel, David, if they began to march in an area of ours that was private, what would you do? What would you do? What is the right thing to do? I don't feel like the protesters should have come into a private neighborhood. I don't feel like people should have ran out of their homes with guns. I can't believe that this is where we are. I can't believe that this is where we are. And I can't believe that we don't have any kind of voice of peace and calm. Where's Oprah? I just can't believe it. Where is the voice of reason in times like this? Where is the Martin Luther King Jr.? Where is the Mother Teresa, for God's sake? Where are these voices that rise to the top and bring peace and clarity and hope? Where are the voices at? I don't understand where they are. It reminds me of the scripture that says, "Here I am, God, send me." I'll go, I will. I mean, I don't have a 2 cents in my head, as my granny told me the other day. Literally said that. You ain't got your brain don't amount to 2 cents. But, I mean, I want there to be this voice of, guys, we can further this cause without this. We can protect what is our homes and our loved ones without this. Like, where is that? And I just feel instead we have voices that incite more rage. That is what, from everywhere. So don't tell me your side of the aisle is better, because no, it is not. So that's just how I feel, and it was just discouraging to me today.
That's a difficult one. That's not so. Now I haven't seen it all. That's not so cut and dried though. If you're on private property, they've seen lots of things burn. They've seen lots of stuff down. It's our right to protect our property, to protect our lives. It's our right to bear arms if we choose to. So that's a tough one. But it is the times right now. We need some civil voices bringing people together to have some great conversations to try to get away from some of this stuff, which we try to do here on Rise and Radke as far as the getting away from stuff. So I know we've kind of stayed on this for a long time.
No, I just wanted to say, that was one of the things I was thinking of this morning. That don't worry, I'm about to show you something that's going to make your day. I just want there to be a voice. I wish it was mine, but I don't have that kind of reach.
Somebody said it's going to
Does Granny like you?
She loves me.
I actually think I'm one of her favorites. I'm not kidding. I actually think I'm one of her favorites.
Hey, well, somebody said it's going to take more than Jesus, which reminds me, what is that Mother Teresa quote? Oh, I used to believe that prayer changes things.
Now I know that prayer changes.
Prayer changes.
Can I do it, because your dramatic pauses are grandiose.
I'm trying to act like I'm doing it off of memory, but you're kind of messing it up.
There's no possible way people would think you're doing it off of memory. Look at the screen. You're going just like this. Here, let's show them. That's our sign. It says, "I used to believe that prayer changes things. Now I know that prayer changes us, and we change things."
Come on, Mother.
I used to believe that prayer changes things, and now I know that prayer changes us, and we change things. And whenever I'm cooking, I look over at that quote, and I'm not kidding you guys. I look over at that quote and I think, okay, I will. I'll help change things. Like, use me. I'll do it. I'm not scared. People will tell me they hate me, that I'm ugly, and I'm fat and ugly, and my kids are spoiled. They do that now anyway. I mean, so send me, God. I'll go. I'll be a voice. But I just don't have that kind of reach. But I would, if he wants to use me, I'll go. Let's remove that from now to what I think is a staggeringly sad story. And I don't think that she was over dramatic at all.
Third earring done, and the lady pierced my ear on my mask. And I can't get it. I can't get it off. And it hurts so bad. I hate you, Claire's. Look at it.
That's my favorite line. Okay, so let me tell y'all what this is. This young TikTok star, she's got over 1 million followers. Now she probably has 37 million after this. I did just say when I cook almost every night, don't I, David?
She does. She's a great cook. I don't know why someone would laugh at that.
Do we not look like we're corn-fed? Show them our bodies. We are corn-fed.
Have you never seen a Tutorial Tuesday?
I put Snickers in my salad. Okay, anyway, this TikToker went to Claire's and got her third piercing in her ear. When the woman did it, she pierced into it part of the mask, the string from the mask, okay?
I guess we know what her stance on masks are.
Yeah, she's wearing it. She's out wearing it.
No, I'm talking about the lady at Claire. She's like, you never taking this off.
Okay. But my favorite, so she goes back to the car, and it probably did hurt because when you, just for those of you who don't know, like you, when they pierce your ear,
I know what it feels
when they pierce your ear, it's super, super tight. If y'all are wondering what we're laughing at, in 1995, I made David Radke pierce his ear.
It was a thing.
And I frosted his hair with tips.
I was a
You were
solo-
Lance Bass before Lance Bass.
I was a solo boy bander before there were.
I wish to God. One of my best girlfriends, Nicole, has said, do you not have pictures from that time? Because when David Radke walked into the church with tips and an earring, she said, I honest to God thought, no one's going to take a picture of this for posterity. Nobody. There wasn't iPhones back then snapping pictures. So I know. But anyway, so she goes in, she gets this taken. And as y'all can see, like, here's the picture. Okay? Here's the picture. So yeah, that's her string. That is her string. And you can't get that off. They do it super duper tight.
But
they
you can take the earring out.
It's so tight on there, David. I mean, they do it so that that hole is created and stays there because you're not supposed to take it off. And so they couldn't get it off. But for her to go back to her car and make that video, I thought was hilarious. She is very upset. And then she just looks at the camera. She goes like this. I hate you, Claire. And then on bad insult to injury, Claire's will not refund the $73.
What?
They will not give their money back unless she brings back in the earrings. Now, Claire's,
Someone needs to help Claire.
you know you've hit up some hard times. If you need to have your used earrings back, which you know came from another country and cost 78 cents. Okay? And you just charged somebody $73.
I would think right now they can't reuse them or anything. Plus, you stuck the mask to her ear.
Jody said, this is why TikTok makes me feel better about my life. It's the truth. Feeling down? Watch TikTok. Feeling blue? Watch TikTok. Okay.
Did you just make that up?
No, Frasier's dad wrote a song one time to help Frasier on his show. He was going to be I'm feeling blue, I'm listening. Feeling sad, I'm listening. Feeling blue, feeling sad, feeling mad, feeling glad, I'm listening. I watch Frasier sometimes before I go to sleep. Okay, we're showing our age here today.
People are getting on the wrong thing. You're focusing on the $73, which I don't know if that's good or bad. I mean, for the earring and the piercing, that didn't seem like it'd be too bad. But I really think that this situation needs to burn Claire's.
Leslie.
Like, you don't treat people like that.
Leslie said, if I die and go to hell, it will be a Claire's boutique on a crowded day for all of eternity. Leslie.
with the little tweens running all around you.
Very true. If I go to hell for me is a water ride with chapped thighs for the rest of the day. What
Or
is your
the,
hell?
The rest of eternity.
For the rest of eternity. That's me for the rest of eternity. The first day in hell, Satan's going to say, I want you on that log ride. And I'll have to get on a log ride. And I'll say, please don't. Please. My thighs will rub together. And he'll be like, exactly. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go to there.
Hey, we've had a couple people saying, I just got on TikTok, or what is TikTok, or what's the difference between TikTok and Instagram? People. You don't need to go to TikTok for any other reason but to follow this one. She's blowing up.
Okay, I'm not
She's
blowing up.
coming out.
I want the world to know. Okay. Anyway.
Whoa, I don't know what that is, but
Diane, it's called Chub Rub. It's rude when you say it on here. Okay. Okay. Anyway, that is it for us for TikTok Tuesday. No, that's for Hot Topic Tuesday.
hot topic.
As a reminder, tomorrow, Logan Armstrong, live, 9 o'clock. Be here, support Logan, share today, but really, really share tomorrow. Come on, you guys, I'm not kidding. We want your questions, melissa@melissaradke.com. And I'm not kidding. Let's please support her. Please, I want our numbers to be huge tomorrow in honor of her. This kid has worked so stinking hard. And I want us to just, if you had a kid graduate or a niece graduate or a little sister graduate this year, then you know it's been a tough year. So let's love them all by loving Logan tomorrow. And I cannot wait to see you there for We're Here For You Wednesday. We love you guys. Thanks for letting our news take a little bit more of a serious tone today, because sometimes we just have to, okay? But we love you, and we will see you tomorrow with
Did you
Logan
post
Armstrong.
your video?
What video?
The video
What video?
about the family.
No, but I will in a minute, David. I've had a lot going on.
Check out the family video.
It's ridiculous. David goes, why are
listen-
you being so stupid in this
Listen to
video?
me. Don't listen to her.
I love y'all. Bye.
See ya.